Morning peeps, it's your madman. Hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, I've come to visit Denzel and little Miffy at my ex's. They're my therapy dogs, or therapy as I call it. Just gives me a bit of mind clearance and gives me a little bit of time to reset. Sadly, due to the temperature in my flat and only having single pane windows, it gets fairly damp and cold. So I can't stay for as long as I used to, so it's just a quick fly visit once every few days overnight. Anyway, back to the stuff. So another case of two-tier policing. Back in, I think it was March, somebody made a threat to kill Ed Miliband, who's now the energy minister or whatever. He's the guy trying to screw us into net zero or some such gubbins. The guy was the culprit, or the person who made the threat was arrested and I think jailed for 3.5 years. Pretty much done and dusted quite quickly from what I can make out. More recently, Lee Anderson, one of the few MPs in Reform that I still genuinely feel for and think they could do us a good job. Recently, he had threats made against him. It was found by his parliamentary team, or his team in Westminster. They reported it to the police. About a month later, the police went to Mr. Anderson and said to him, "This threat's been made against you." And it was some guy saying, you know, you deserve to die. If you want hate, I'm going to give you hate, your mother. And literally made a threat to kill him. Said, you're on my list, you're a target. What happened? But after that, the police got back in touch with Lee Anderson and said, we don't take it seriously. The guy's 56, I think, autistic, looks after his elderly parents. He's not going to carry out this threat. And that was it. Now, to be honest, having family members with autism and also having, well, I'm ADHD, so on the spectrum, however you word it, whatever. Autistic people can be quite impulsive. So whereas the police are saying, he's autistic, he's just spouting off because he's got pressures at home, right? I know for a fact that them spouting off and them pressures at home can result in a very reactive moment. So if that guy had seen Lee Anderson about, whether it was in London, whether it was in his constituency or wherever, that guy could have actually gone, "Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it." He could have took a pop shot, whatever, however it worked out. But no, I'd say, as standard, Ed Miliband's threatener gets 3.5 years in jail. Lee Anderson's, it's just laughed off. What's the difference, apart from the very, without stating the obvious? It just shows, like I say, sorry, my little doggy, or my big doggy's just decided he's going to go to sleep. So like I say, two-tier policing. And where do the orders come from for this two-tier policing? I've said before, I reckon the old Bill don't want to be as two-tier as they are. The order's got to come from somewhere. And we know where. So that's today's first moan. Anyway, everybody, as always, stay safe. Look after your elders. Look after your rellies, your neighbours, your family, because the government's not going to. Unless you came in on a boat. But just look after everybody. Keep fighting the fight. Stay safe. Stay loud and proud. And peace.